Hello, it is I, your friendly neighborhood oil painted cover hoodie, and also me rushing to get this project done because it is due in 2 days. Yes, I am back painting again, and for this assignment, I was tasked with painting either a psychopolitical painting or a psychological painting. I decided to go the psychological route. The idea for my painting is a direct reference to the forest fires that happened in California a couple years ago that was started by a couple who were doing a gender reveal party. From what I can remember, I believe they had like fireworks or some sort of like flammable substance that sparked these forest fires. And why they do it? For the sake of clout, likes, comments, and as one wise man would say, digital hugs. So as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it. I definitely can. I don't even know if I was looking into the camera when I did that entire intro. So, but we're just gonna roll with it. So as you can see, I have my undertone down and that is it. It is due in 2 days, and the only thing I've done was the undertone and the sketch. So the idea for the painting is that there is a pregnant woman in the foreground, and she is having her photos taken to put on her Instagram for the sake of clout. But in the background, the overall environment is just very much on fire. And it's supposed to be a representation of how people will tend to just neglect their surroundings for the sake of clout, whether that's the environment or just people in general. They'll just forget whatever's happening around them. They'll have no self awareness, basically, and just make themselves look like a fool for the sake of likes. The idea that I have for this painting as an unexperienced painter, so I feel like this idea that I have is very ambitious, is that the foreground where the pregnant woman is having her photos taken is green, like it's lush, full of life. But as you go further back, it turns from green to like a orangey green to then just straight red, brown, and grays because the world is just on fire. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the mid ground yet, but that is the idea. Did I mention this assignment is due in 2 days? And this is the finished piece. My professor gave me a 6 out of 10, which I honestly agree with. So that is it for this video, and I don't know if you could tell, but I wasn't having the best time with this painting, and not because it's bad or anything, but I personally am not the biggest fan of drawing landscapes. It's my least favorite thing to do. I'm someone who likes to draw portraits of people. I've always loved this idea of coming up with characters and just drawing people in general. So when it comes to like painting landscapes, I just don't have a lot of fun with it. I will say though that I like what's happening in the background. I like the dark and depressing atmosphere of what's happening in the background compared to what's happening in the foreground. She basically said that what's happening in the foreground is a complete disconnect to what's happening in the background, which I did on purpose. The whole point was that to make it seem like the person in the foreground is just completely ignoring what's happening in the background, like they're in their own little world because they care more about the likes and the follows than they do about what's happening around them. But she is kind of right, and I do see the disconnect, even though it was kind of on purpose. But this is like one of probably going to be one of my least favorite paintings, just based on the fact that I just don't like landscape paintings. But if you like this video, like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for whenever I upload a new video, and I will see you next time with most likely another painting video.